قد أوتيت سؤلك يا موسى.
Allah answered him at the end of his prayer, and he said, Musa, we have heard your prayers. For the Utita, we have already granted your request. We have already granted it for you, O Musa. All these things that you are asking, they have already been granted for you.
وَلَقَدْ مَنَنَّا عَلَيْكَ مَرَّةً أُخْرَى.
Almighty Allah reminded Musa that, you did not know anything. You are a baby, you did not know much. Even when you become an adult, you did not know what we have done for you. لَقَدْ مَنَنَّا عَلَيْكَ مَرَّةً أُخْرَى. The favor that you are asking, we have even granted you favors even at the time that you did not know.
إِذْ أَوْحَيْنَا إِلَىٰ أُمِّكَ مَا يُوحَىٰ.
Almighty Allah told Musa further, and he said that إِذْ أَوْحَيْنَا إِلَىٰ أُمِّكَ مَا يُوحَىٰ. At a time that we send inspiration to your mother to listen to the inspiration as follows.
أَنِكِذِ فِي التَّابُوتِ فَكِذِ فِي الْيَمِّ.
We told ourselves about this incident when in Egypt, the same Pharaoh had given command that all male child just born should be slaughtered, and he was slaughtering all of them. That happened to be the time Musa was born. And Musa's mother was so afraid that this boy, no doubt, would be slaughtered. And it was then Almighty Allah now sent inspiration to Musa's mother.
وَأَوْحَيْنَا إِلَىٰ أُمِّ مُوسَىٰ أَنْ أَرْضِعِيهِ فَإِذَا خِفْتِ عَلَيْهِ فَأَلْقِيهِ فِي الْيَمِّ وَلَا تَخَافِي وَلَا تَحْزَنِي إِنَّا رَادُّوهُ إِلَيْكِ وَجَاعِلُوهُ مِنَ الْمُرْسَلِينَ.
If not for the command of Almighty Allah, which mother would just deliver a baby and put the baby in a box or a basket and put it in the water? But this was an inspiration from Almighty Allah, and Almighty Allah assured the woman that day that do what we ask you to do and do not fear. We shall return your baby back to you.
وَجَاعِلُوهُ مِنَ الْمُرْسَلِينَ.
Almighty Allah let the woman know that this is not an ordinary baby. We have plans for him, and we shall follow him throughout that plan until that plan will materialize. And the plan was that Almighty Allah told the mother that this baby that you have just given birth to, we are going to make him our prophet.
Allah. فَلِتَقَطَهُ آلُ فِرْعَوْنَ لِيَكُونَ لَهُ عَدُوًّا وَحَزَنًا إِنَّ فِرْعَوْنَ وَهَامَانَ وَجُنُودَهُمَا كَانُوا خَاسِئِينَ. إِنَّ فِرْعَوْنَ وَهَامَانَ وَجُنُودَهُمَا كَانُوا خَاطِئِينَ.
These were the inspirations that Musa's mother received. And Almighty Allah told her in that inspiration that the baby will make sure the baby gets to Pharaoh. And of course, he will get there. He will get to Pharaoh, and of course,
لِيَكُونَ لَهُمْ عَدُوًّا وَحَزَنًا.
It's going to be a source of distress to them. It's going to, and of course, he is going there as an enemy, but they will not know as he is an enemy. They will adopt him, but they will be adopting an enemy.
وقالت امرأة فرعون قرة عين لي ولك لا تقتلوه عسى أن ينفعنا أو نتخذه ولدا وهم لا يشعرون.
At this point, this is where we should know that Allah's power supersedes all powers.
Allahu Akbar.
Initially, Pharaoh's soothsayers were the one that they said that they started this whole episode, that a son is going to be born that is going to destroy Pharaoh's reign. And that is why Pharaoh now gave command that, okay, a son is going to be born in Egypt, in this country of mine, who is coming to destroy my kingdom. Therefore, kill also. Any son that is born, kill all of them. That is his command. And that's why they started killing them. And of course, you can see Musa was born at that time. And when Musa was born, and the mother saw that, this new baby is a boy, she was scared that he was going to be killed. But Almighty Allah now sent inspiration to Musa's mother that do not fear. Put this boy in a small box, put the box in the water, and we will cause this water to take Musa to his enemy, that is Pharaoh's house. Even when Musa got there and they took him out, it was one of the domestic staff that first identified them, first discovered Musa in a box and took it out, took Musa out, and the wife came to see Musa. When the wife saw Musa, Allahu Akbar.
وقالت امرأة فرعون قرة عين لي ولك.
What what Pharaoh's wife said here, that, oh, I'm in love with this baby. Why was she in love with the baby? Almighty Allah already told us that وَأَلْقَيْتُ
عَلَيْكَ مَحَبَّةً مِنِّي,
that we have stamped our love on you, O Musa. Anybody that sees you, they are going to love you. But in spite of that, Pharaoh was still doubting. Pharaoh, I think they are calling something. Pharaoh was still doubting. The devil was still suggesting to him that, don't spare that boy. Don't spare him. But the wife was able to prevail because that was the power of Almighty Allah. The wife was able to prevail on her husband.
لا تقتلوه.
The wife said, La taqtuluhu. Oh, Pharaoh, don't let us kill this boy, this baby boy.
عسى أن ينفعنا أو نتخذه ولدا.
I fall in love with this baby boy, Asa an yanfa'ana, and I believe strongly that it's going to be very useful to us.
أو نتخذه ولدا.
And we can actually take him, adopt him as our own son.
وهم لا يشعرون.
Since he has no mother, that is to them, we don't know his mother, let us adopt him as our own son. وَهُمْ لَا يَشْعُرُونَ. And Pharaoh and his people, they did not know the plan of Allah for Musa.
الله. إذ أوحينا إلى أمك ما يوحى أن اقذفيه في التابوت فاقذفيه في اليم فليلقه اليم بالساحل يأخذه عدو لي وعدو له وألقيت عليك محبة مني ولتصنع على عيني.
Almighty Allah says,
إذ ألقذفيه في التابوت فاقذفيه في اليم.
we commanded Musa's mother to put the baby in a taboot, a small box.
فاقذفيه في اليم.
And put this box in the river.
يأخذه عدو فليلقه اليم بالساحل يأخذه عدو لي وعدو له.
As soon as you do that, the wave of the river will take this boat to the backyard of Pharaoh, who is my enemy and the enemy of this boy.
وألقيت عليك محبة مني ولتصنع على عيني.
وَأَلْقَيْتُ عَلَيْكَ مَحَبَّةً مِّنِّي. Almighty Allah says, by this time we have already put our love in the chest of Sayyidina Musa.
عليه الصلاة والسلام.
وَلِتُسْنَى عَلَى عَيْنٍ. And we want to see whatever is going to happen to him.
إذ تمشي أختك فتقول هل أدلك على من يكفله.
Don't let us forget that this is a story that Almighty Allah was directly related to Musa.
عليه الصلاة والسلام.
Allah now says here,
إذ تمشي أختك.
and you did not know that your sister, your own sister, will cause her to walk by the bank of the river.
فتقول هل أدلكم على ما يكفله.
Walking by the bank of the river, watching where the wave was taking this box containing Musa until it got to Pharaoh's backyard. And your sister was seeing everything, the way they were talking about it, the way they got to her, and they were talking about it, let us kill him, let us kill him. And the way Pharaoh's wife so much love, and this boy was not going to be killed, we would rather adopt him. And we also empowered your sister to move closer to them and advise them that Al-Adullukum ala man yakfulu, that this baby Musa, they try to breastfeed him. They brought so many people to breastfeed him, but Musa, the baby Musa, did not take any of those breasts. And it was then we caused your sister to move in and tell Pharaoh's wife that Al-Adullukum ala man yakfulu. Should I direct you to one woman who can take care of this baby boy?
فرجعناك إلى أمك كي تقر عينها ولا تحزن.
By Allah's command, they believe in your sister. They believe what your sister said, and your sister went to bring your mother to the scene. And Almighty Allah says,
فرجعناك إلى أمك كي تقر عينها ولا تحزن.
And says that is how we return your mother to you. We knew she was very worried, but we return her to you so that at least her mind will be at rest and she will know that my baby is not lost. I am still the one taking care of my baby.
وقتلت نفسا فنجيناك من الغم وفتناك فتونا.
Almighty Allah was actually narrating Musa's life story.
عليه الصلاة والسلام.
Because Musa grew up in Pharaoh's house, he became an adult and was free to go around here and there, and that was when he had an encounter when two people were fighting, one from his tribe, the other one from another tribe, and the one from his tribe was weak and sought from Musa to help him beat the other guy. Musa listened to him, and all what Musa did was that he just gave the other man one blow, and the man fell down and died.
Allah. وقتلت نفسا فنجيناك من الغم وفتناك فتونا.
Musa did not know that it was going to be a big problem until the following day when somebody told him People started, they knew him. They knew that, oh, this is a killer. He killed somebody yesterday. And people were talking about it. And somebody now told him that, oh, Musa, you want to kill me as you killed somebody yesterday?
نعم.
Musa was shocked that it means the whole city have known this story and became afraid. And as God will have it, somebody now was coming from the city and saw Musa and was warning Musa.
قال يا موسى إن الملأ يأتمرون بك ليقتلوك.
He said, Musa, better listen to me. In al-Mala, the people in the city,
يأتمرون بك ليقتلوك.
what they want now is they are plotting to kill you because you killed somebody yesterday.
فاخرج إني لك من الناصحين.
And the man said that, Musa, I'm very serious about what I'm telling you. They will kill you if they get you now. They already made their plan to kill you. The best thing you can do is run away from the city. Wherever you are in this city, they will fetch you. Run away and escape. Wherever you have to go, if you need your life, leave this city, this instance.
فخرج منها خائفا يترقب قال رب نجني من القوم الظالمين.
Can you imagine somebody who gets such information that the people, the police, the soldier, and everybody in the city, they are looking for him to be killed? The only thing that could save him, run away. So Musa had to hurry away from the city with great fear.
قال رب نجني من القوم الظالمين.
And as he was running away, he kept praying to Almighty Allah, Rabbi Najini min al-qawm al-zalimin. Oh Allah, spare my life, save me from the hands of these ungrateful people.
وقتلت نفسا فنجيناك من الغم وفتناك فتونا ولبثت سنين في آل مدين ثم جئت على قدر يا موسى.
Almighty Allah gave him a summary of his life up till that time when Almighty Allah called him. He said, you kill somebody in the city, somebody came to tell you that they want to kill you, run away, you ran away. When you are going Fatanaka Futunan, you met great difficulties, great calamities on the way. Because you are running to a city where you are not known, nobody knew you, and you did not know anybody in that city.
Allah.
You just entered the place as a complete stranger. And when Musa got to that place, there was no place, no single place for him to go to. He just looked around, what will I do? So he just went somewhere, sat under a tree, just waiting for, what did he say that time?
من خير فقير.
Just pray to Almighty Allah, say, Allah, look at me here, I'm a stranger, I don't know anybody, I don't know where to go to, but I'm expecting the best thing you will do for me right here.
Allah. فلبثت فتناك فتونا فلبثت سنين في أهل مدين ثم جئت على قدر يا موسى.
Allah says, this is what has been happening to you. You got there, you sat down. When you sat down, pray to Almighty Allah, and of course, Almighty Allah helped you. Because Almighty Allah inspired you to help two ladies who are about to fetch water and they could not do so.
No.
And you help them, you just help them without knowing anything. But that was the source that through which Almighty Allah wanted to help you too. And these two girls went home to their father to narrate the story of one strange man, unknown, a stranger in a land that is not known to anybody, was the only one who helped us. Everybody was looking at us, nobody even come there, but this strange man, you have never seen him in the city. He was the one that helped us. And they pleaded with them.
وجاءته إحداهما تمشي على استحياء قالت إن أبي يدعوك ليجزيك أجر ما سقيت لنا فلما جاءه وقص عليه القصص قال لا تخف نجوت من القوم الظالمين.
The two young girls whom Musa helped, to them it was a great thing. Because their own kinsmen were at the well. They were seeing them. Nobody made any effort to help them. It was this stranger who came from who was watching from a distance, who came to them and said that, what problem do you have? And the two girls narrated to Musa that we need to feed, we need to give water to our this thing, and we need water at home. But you can see that, look at the well. Everybody around the world, they are gladiators. They are huge men. We cannot go near them. And they are our kinsmen, they are not ready to help us. Musa took it on himself, and he went there, fought himself through, got water for these children. And the children were so happy. So they went back to their father, and they were telling the father that if you see what this man did, what he did to penetrate that crowd and get water for us, this man really worked. He toiled really, and he got water successfully for us. Oh, our father, please, you need to see this man. He's a stranger. He's never seen in this city. And that is why the father now sent one of the girls back. Go there and see if he's still there. Tell him to come, that your father is calling him. You can see the way Almighty Allah accepted Musa's prayers.
قال إني أريد أن أنكحك إحدى ابنتي هاتين على أن تأجرني 8 حجج فإن أتممت 10 فمن عندك وما أريد أن أشق عليك ستجدني إن شاء الله من الصالحين.
Musa followed the girl to her father, and the first thing the father did was to ask Musa a question. Who are you? How did you get there? Musa narrated a full story, how it happened, and how the people in the city were planning to kill him, and he had to escape. And when the father heard that, he said,
إني أريد أن أنكحك نجوت من القوم الظالمين.
The father assured him that now that you have already come here, you are already saved. Nobody can take you away from me. Because the man himself was not an ordinary man. He was a prophet of Allah, and he had a lot of influence in the city. Nobody would just go there and say, oh, bring that man out. Nobody could do that. So he said, you are saved. The man now gave him,
قالت إحداهما يا أبت استأجره إن خير من استأجرت القوي الأمين.
all the same, all the time the father was talking with Musa, the two girls, they couldn't believe that somebody could render such help to people you don't know at all. So they were still pleading with their father that, oh, our father, you have to reward this man. You have to reward him because this man has done a lot, and he should not just go away just like that. Especially when you have heard a story.
إني أريد أن أنكحك إحدى ابنتي هاتين.
The father now said, oh Musa, now I have heard your story. What I will do is that I have planned to get you married to one of my daughters.
ألا أن تأجرني 8 حجج.
But you will be with me here, Musa. You will walk with me I will engage you here with me,
ثماني
and you will
حجج
serve me for 8 years.
فإن أتممت عشرا فمن عندك وإن أتممت عشرا فمن عندك.
If during that the course of 8 years you find this place so nice and you want to stay more, maybe 10 years or more,
فمن
if you choose to, I
عندك.
have no quarrel about that one, no quarrel. It will be that you have decided to stay more. You can stay more if you so like. But the condition I am giving you is just 8 years. After that 8 years, you will be free to go. But if you want to stay more, it's up to you.
وما أريد أن أشق عليك.
وَمَا أُرِيدُ أَنْ أَشُقَّ عَلَيْكَ. Oh Musa, I promise I will not make anything difficult for you here.
ستجدني إن شاء الله من الصالحين.
And the man was giving Musa an assurance that Inshallah, Satajiduni, Inshallah, Umar Salihin. You will find me a very good man. You will discover that I'm a very, very good man.
قال ذلك بيني وبينك أيما الأجلين قضيت فلا عدوان علي والله على ما نقول وكيل.
The condition satisfied Musa. At least he will have a place to keep his head safe. Safe that he's being hunted, they are looking for him, keep running away, try to escape from here. So it satisfied him. So Musa answered this man and said,
قال ذلك بيني وبينك.
Musa said, these conditions baini wa bainaka is between me and you.
أيما الأجلين قضيت فلا عدوان عليه.
He said, any of the two terms, in terms of either 8 years or 10 years or more,
قضيت فلا عدوان علي.
he said, it's okay to me. I will not quarrel with it.
والله على ما نقول وكيل.
Wallahu ala ma naqulu wakil. Almighty Allah is a witness and a supervisor over this agreement between me and you.
ولما قضى موسى الأجل وسار بأهله آنس من جانب الطور نارا قال لأهله مكثوا إني آنست نارا لعلي آتيكم منها بخبر أو جذوة من النار لعلكم تصطلون.
This story, which you are reading from, which surah is that?
قصص.
From Surah Al-Qasas, now links with the one we are reading in Surah Al-Taha at this point. Because Musa has fulfilled his own part of the condition. He has lived either 8 or 10 years, and the man that was hosting him has married his daughter to him, and it was now time for Musa to go back to his city, city. Musa has agreed to go back, and when going back, he has to go with his wife and the children they had,
Allahu Akbar.
and some other few things like their goods and their belongings. It was on this journey they were going when the sun got set on them, and it was going to be night, and they were still walking. And it was then Musa sighted the fire in the distance. His people, especially the children, also they were tired. So that's why he said, all of you relax here, stay here. I can see a sign of fire in that distance. لَعَلِّي آتِكُم مِّنْهَا بِقَبَسٍ أَوْ أَجِدُ عَلَىٰ نَارِ الْهُدَىٰ.
أكرمكم الله.
Let me go there. You don't need to follow me. Sit down there. I will come back to you. Let me go to that distance. I can see fire there. Let me go there and see whether I can get some information that will help us on our journey. And also, as when I'm coming, I will bring fire from their own fire so that we can set our own fire up here to prepare whatever we need with that fire.
Allahu Akbar.
And of course, that was just before Almighty Allah manifested Himself to him, because he was going to that fire. It was fire he thought he was seeing, but it was the light of Almighty Allah.
Allahu
There was
Akbar.
nobody there. It was a wilderness.
Akramakumullah.
He got there, and when he got there, still looking at the fire, then the voice came. Ya Musa, was hearing a voice in wilderness. Nobody here. Who is calling my name? Then the voice continued to call his name and say that,
Innani ana rabbuka faghlan alayk.
when Musa was wondering, which voice is this? Allah now told him, Innani ana rabbuka. The voice you are hearing is not an ordinary voice, though. It's the voice of myself, your Lord, your Creator.
Faghlan alayka.
Alaika, oh Musa, remove your slippers where you are. That's the slippers where you are wearing at that spot. Remove it there.
Innaka bil wadil muqaddasi tuwa.
This valley is a holy valley. You should not walk in with your slippers. Put it away, then you come in.
واصطنعتك لنفسي اذهب أنت وأخوك بآياتي ولا تنيا في ذكري.
Almighty Allah says that wastana'tuka nafsi. Allah says, it is me who chose you, Musa. And indeed, it was Allah who chose Musa.
Allahu
So if you
Akbar.
look at the beginning of Musa, you know it's Allah's choice. It's Allah's choice. How many children were slaughtered under that regime of Pharaoh at that time? Many. And Almighty Allah spared Musa in that miraculous way that the commander-in-chief who gave instruction that all sons should be slaughtered, this baby went to his backyard and they brought this baby to him
Allahu
and
Akbar.
he saw it. But Almighty Allah's wish prevailed. They did not slaughter him. They adopted him there, and there he was growing gradually. And unknown to Pharaoh that this was the boy why you start slaughtering everybody. You think you have killed him among those whom you have killed, but the one that's going to destroy your regime is right under you here, under your nose.
اذهب واصطنعتك لنفسي اذهب أنت وأخوك بآياتي ولا تنيا في ذكري.
Almighty Allah says, I am the one who chose you. Therefore, idhab anta wa akhuka. Now, I am giving you the marching order, you and your brother Harun.
اذهب أنت وأخوك بآياتي.
You and your brother Harun. Now go with my signs.
ولا تنيا في ذكري.
And do not get slacking in my remembrance. Every time, everything you do, remember me and keep delivering the message.
اذهبا إلى فرعون إنه طغى.
اذهبا إلى فرعون إنه طغى. Musa knew Pharaoh before. He knew what, because he grew up there. He knew what he could do. How many human beings have been slaughtered by Pharaoh in the presence of Musa? He saw how wicked, how evil Pharaoh was. He knew him. And now to be given a message to confront that Pharaoh, Musa knew that it was a big task. And that is why he quickly prayed to Almighty Allah. He knew Allah would support him, but all the same, let me see what I have to say to my God. And that's why he says, saying that prayers. He knew
قال اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني.
To him, these are things that could create a problem for him. He quickly prayed to Almighty Allah to remove all those things. Surely, surgery. Oh Almighty Allah, I'm not so knowledgeable, so therefore expand my chest.
واحلل أمري.
Yassirli amri, oh Allah, my matters, oh Allah, make it easy.